Hello and welcome. My name is Michelle and thank you for joining. It's going to be a reading for somebody who needs it today. That's some incoming energy from somebody that you have not heard from. So we want to see, yeah, there's something unknown about a connection here. Let's see what comes out. Again, take what resonates, leave what does not. With the Three of Cups being there, this would be something that would be joyous. So if this person doesn't spark joy in you, then this is not for you. Okay? This is not a toxic celebration. This would be very, very heartfelt, very enlightening, the strength, very courageous. So whoever this person is, either you or them, somebody's going to need courage. If not both of you. They're saying both. Ace of Pentacles. There is somebody from the person who this is for's past that there will be a reconciliation opportunity, okay? And I say opportunity because it's going to challenge the strength of both of you. And it's not about who's right and it's not about who's wrong. It's about how do we work together to build the foundation in something bigger. I have my shivers. Like, this is going to be a very pivotal point for probably both sides here. Well, what do we need to know about this? Because this is not small. Nine of Wands. There's a sense of patience in this. I don't normally get patience from the Nine of Wands, but the Nine of Wands, while it has that shadow side of the wounded warrior and trying to force things through, it also has the energy of it's a rest time. You're almost at completion of a cycle, all right? Two of Pentacles at the bottom. Both people will be looking at priorities. What are their priorities? And owning up to the priorities. The priorities for the self. With the Two of Pentacles, you're being asked to look at, well, what do you put energy into and do you want to? So this is a time where you're going to have to turn down things you don't want and, embrace and, invest energy into things you want. But this person is also doing the same thing. And it takes courage to turn things down that you don't want. And it takes courage to go for things that make you vulnerable. This is going to be somebody who on both sides, like you guys would feel very vulnerable around each other if you're being authentic. It's a very deep feeling. Knight of Pentacles. This has been moving in the background for a long time. You could have known this person for a very long time. That you're being asked to have patience, so it can still take some time. Somebody here needs to know that it's going to take a lot of strength on both sides to come together. So you could be also going through a lot of opportunities in your life that require you to take courage and speak up for you, even if it goes against what everybody else thinks, wants, desires. Keep going, because you both are being taught how to be more courageous. Now, the other part of the strength card that is coming out is the ego, okay? It's a subduing of the ego. The Empress subdues the lion. So it's not, again, about the pride of who's right, who's wrong. It's about how do we be vulnerable and work together, because there is a chance for solid ground. And Temperance is also like a reunion card for twins. It is a very divinely guided, okay? It's a very pure energy, okay? So allow yourself to keep healing forward. Trust the process. Trust that they're working in their direction. But I would challenge the person who's found this. Where in your life are you less courageous speaking up for you? Okay. And this is going to be, also, both sides being able to admit when they weren't right, but also learning from it. We're all human. All right. Let's see. What else? This Ace of Pentacles is back, by the way. And I have the Queen of Wands. You are learning to become magnetic. You do not have to chase this person. Please do not chase this person. The energy will come to you, okay? This is where you get to shine. You're finding out, how do I shine just being me? Okay, that takes courage. I love the wand energy here because it's showing so much passion and creativity, but now you're gearing it towards you. This person's value is there to you, but you're finding your own value. And Ace of Pentacles, like, damn, there is something building so grandiose. I'm getting grandiose. It's not normal vocabulary here, but something so grand growing here. You need to trust it. What's the biggest challenge here? Because I feel like there's something you can't see, and it maybe plagues at you. Page of Swords, literally, stop trying to see what they're doing. This is something you're not going to see on the outside. This could be an avoidant energy on their behalf. You're not going to physically see this. Page of Swords, pull the energy back to you. You won't see this. You will see this if you're going to see the moments of confirmation. You're going to see it through signs and synchronicities. You're not going to see it from their outer world. You're not meant to, especially if this person, if you're both going through things that make you stronger, right? It's almost like not burning a bridge between you two. The bridges and the things that'll change are going to change on the other sides. You're not going to be able to see the things that are trying to make them stronger and more courageous. You'll know when you're meant to know, and you'll know the information you are, but this is almost like you checking up on them. That's going to be the challenge, is to stop. You don't need to check up on them. The universe will give you all the information you need, and you got to trust that. Okay? I'm getting somebody here that likes the trust but verify. Here's the thing. If that's what you're doing at work, okay, and that's what you're doing on a project, okay, with this, I'm getting twin energy specifically, you're going to get the verification when you least expect it, in the least expected ways. The signs and the synchronicities will give you more information than you sitting and trying to observe what they're doing and why they're doing it, because you're also adding too much energy in between when you do that. Don't write their story that you don't know. Allow them to come forward when they're ready to give you the story, because anything you need to know, you will. I got victory here. Okay, 6 of Wands. But with the Queen of Wands here, you're making it even bigger. Okay, trust that. 7 of Pentacles, the second card of patience. I've seen both cards of patience, both cards of planting seeds, and they come over time. The connection's moving. You're not going to see it the way you want to see it. And that's okay. This is also for somebody who might be evolving spiritually in a different way. I feel like you're not going to see the universe the same, to be honest with you. Queen of Pentacles. You're also going to see what nurturing means, to putting yourself first, to how you deserve it. There's a lot of, I'm getting specifically like old programming about how you should have lived your life, or how you could have lived your life. And this is how you get back into the moment, the 8 of Swords, and get out of that trapping of the mind. There's a lot of overcoming mental thoughts about the self, empowerment, because here's the thing. No thought that you get over here with this Page of Swords, it's almost like there could be this looping mental energy. You could get very frustrated, okay? If you are getting frustrated, you need to take a pause. Okay, because frustration's there when we expect somebody to be something that they aren't able to be at the moment, or that we need to know everything. You're letting go of needing to control everything. That's this Queen of Wands. You're going to be magnetic with more things, and I feel like you're learning how to be magnetic. Okay, so trust that. All right, I am going to actually get an angel number, but then I will pull some twin messages and see if there's anything specific that can come through that you need to know that maybe isn't surface level, because that Page of Swords wants something surface level, and that person isn't there yet, okay? And this is amazing, because the universe doesn't want to give you something half-hearted, and it's like both of you needing to be courageous to be vulnerable. It's not even the fight for it. It's like the courage to both of you walk into a room, have a conversation with no expectation of anything except getting onto the same page, no matter what that is. And it's the acceptance on both sides. But it will be both sides having to pitch in and not sacrifice the self. Both of you need to be able to not sacrifice the self. And we have 2112. It's up to you. Okay? We have someone watching over you. This could also be your guides trying to get your attention. Pay attention. Again, synchronicities were coming through very strong, especially, letting you know you're on the right way to growing you, because this connection just isn't about a connection. It's about growing you as well. We have the unforeseen forces, good fortune, direction. Okay, look, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. The Knight of Pentacles shows me everything. There's solid movement. You both are not the same person you used to be, and you both are still growing, okay? It's still taking time. Again, don't focus on the time, focus on you, okay? If you see this number, 2112 could be very significant. 21 or 12, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor. Your dreams will come true soon. Again, I don't like putting a time frame on the word soon. So let's get some messages. Let's see what we've got here. I'll pull a few. Is there anything else that this person... It's a very strong energy. Is there anything that this person needs to know? And Mercury just left retrograde and it's still in Pisces, so there's a lot of reviewing emotion. So be mindful. You could be feeling other people's emotions. You'd be feeling their emotions. So finding a way to be grounded, but don't be nosy about what's going on specifically underneath the emotions with them. Acknowledge what is yours and allow yourself to move forward. So we have, I'm not going to give into fear. I know fear is only an illusion. This person, again, that courage and that fear, right? There's a pattern, again, coming through, like the fear they will overcome. They've got to do it themselves. It is something they deserve. You know they can do it. They have to believe they can do it. And then they have to actually do it. Trust that it's going to work out, okay? All right, what do we have here? Our hearts are connected. Take a moment to close your eyes and feel the connection. And maybe you do feel the connection and it makes you feel like you're going crazy. You're not going crazy. Send an energy ball to them. Send loving thoughts, okay? That's where you're going to be able to start hearing more, because you'll need less validation when you can do that. When we're talking, things just come out of my mouth, and afterwards I'm not even sure why I'm saying them. Again, this person, it's hard to be vulnerable, and this person needs to be able to communicate in an authentic way and not just say things to sound cool, or say things to win the argument, or say things for hidden motive, right? There's a sense of being courageous to be vulnerable. This is a different type of courageous. They're not coming in as the hero and saving the damsel. That's not how this is working. This is, how do we be human in this room in a vulnerable way? This will not be something on a pedestal either. This will not be something like in public, as in like with a bunch of people like giving their opinions. This would be a one-on-one. Separated or together, we are working in tandem with each other. Exactly. Like literally, I got a mirrored number here, 2112. We have this mirror of this strength. You both have the courage to do this. So keep learning more of you, because it's going to allow you to understand them better. Okay? I hope that this was helpful. Love, light, positive vibes. If you are looking for your own specific twin flame reading, or more in-depth tarot reading for a year ahead, you can check the link in my bio.